family's nice and healthy. Well, as you can see, I'm asking everybody to step up now. And I think it's about time that we do. We see what's going on in our country right now, and it's not getting any better. We have those who think they're in charge of us, think they have the right to be in charge of us. Unfortunately, they have shown us all their true colors. We have seen what has happened to our country. It is being destroyed from within. And this is by those in charge. Now, I know a lot of you have heard me in the past rant and rave about the situations here in the United States, but it hasn't changed. It's still the same. We're still in the same boat, but it's even worse now. Ever since CV, you guys have seen what's happened. Now we have wars and rumors of wars. We are stretched thin across our country because, of course, we're fighting with other countries, and we're giving all of our resources to them. Yet they took our resources from us. How is it that we will continue to allow this to happen? How is it that within our own minds that we see it's okay to do what you're doing? Hey, Anaconda. Hello. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Do me a favor, get a chance, please share this out. I'm just talking about the stuff that's going on within our own country right now and what maybe options that we have. But right now, it's just kind of crazy. We see what's going on, yet nobody's doing anything. All we're getting is lip service from Republican side, Democratic side, and from the presidency. Nothing but lies, filling their pockets, promising and get everything and giving nothing back in return. So I'm coming to you and I'm asking you guys, what do we do? Are we going to sit back? Are we just going to ignore what's in front of us? Or are we going to do something about it? Well, I think it's time that we do something about it. What that is, I'm leaving up to you guys to decide what you want to do. Because I have to do what I have to do on my side. Because I have tried for the last few years to try to get us all together so that we can be as one. So we can have a fighting force against those who wish to put tyranny upon us. They stopped our oil. We can't get our oil anymore. They raised the price on gasoline, on oil products. They raised the prices on the foods, yet they're taking away ranchers and farmers as well, getting rid of cattle, getting rid of chickens and that. And of course, we got another flu coming in as well, they say. So it's perpetual. It just continue. This is not going to end. My question is, what are we going to do? Do you guys have any opinions, any views, anything? Because nobody out here is saying anything about what they should do or what we should do as a nation, as a people. Now, one, yeah, you guys can talk a good game. You know, you can get on here on the internet. You can show us all the glitter and all that, and puppy dogs and, and all that stuff. But, they talk a good game about wanting to do something, but nobody does anything. And of course, that's the reason why they're continuously doing what they're doing to us, because we're not stepping up. So I think it's time that we step up. Nothing? You got one person here seeing a video. This is the kind of response we get when we come out here and we try to talk to y'all about what's happening. We get crickets. Why are they doing what they're doing to us? What I should say is, why are we allowing them to do this to us? I know what I want to do, and I know what I want everybody else in this country to do. But if I say that, I'll be in jail. I'll be arrested. My family, you know, all that stuff. But we know what's right from wrong and we see it. But there's no one for us to turn to. No one. So we have to find leaders within our own community. I can't guarantee you anything. All I can do is fight my way and see what comes of it. But I'm not afraid to die. You know, this is part of life, and death is part of life. But you guys out here, I'm just going to say it. What the hell's wrong with you people? You're so messed up here that you're willing to allow your families to suffer and the people, the American citizens of the United States suffer because you're willing not to stand forward and do anything, to take that step to help your own community, your neighbor next door. Are you helping them to prep? Are you helping them to what they need to learn, how to get food, what to store, you know, all that stuff, medical supplies? Are you guys working together? No, you're not. You know who's working out there supplying those supplies that we want? All those that are peddling, you know, buy my supplies, buy my supplies, buy my supplies, buy my supplies. You know, buy my solar generators, buy my EMP shields, buy my 25-year food that'll last. Buy my you know, pew-pews and all that stuff and everything. They're giving the stuff to you guys. They're making the money. What benefit are you getting out of it? What are you getting? You're spending all your money on getting supplies for we don't know what's going to happen. Well, let me change that. We know what's going to happen. Time is up. Are you willing to do anything to help your family? Are you really seriously going to buckle down and help them the way you're supposed to help your family? The way that we used to do this in the 1940s and 50s, where we actually went to work, brought the money home, and that bought supplies, bought food, grew a garden, protected your family. But now we're so soft. I don't know what to tell you people anymore or what to say to you. You know, are you guys afraid of what's going to happen to you? Hey, Paris, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Share it out. Yeah, Anaconda, we are on our own. And that's it. But the problem is we don't need to be. We can work together. We could fight this fight. But we gotta come together. We have to stand. We have to make our voices heard. But nobody's doing it. Everybody's looking at the sky, looking at the pretty fields, and, you know, look at the mountains. Distract this and distraction. But in the meantime, your families are going to suffer when the shit does hit the fan. And the way it's looking, it's going to hit the fan. But I'm afraid this, you know, doing this is not going to be an option for us much longer. They're going to stop us from doing this as well. You see what they've done to their Constitution. They've basically, you know, excuse my language, but they shit all over it is what they did. But we're going to be nice about it. And we're going to allow them to continue to do this over and over and over. So you get used to it. So when everything comes in, you'll be compliant. I don't see it happening. Not with me, not with my family. Anybody comes to my door that thinks they have control over me or my family, they got another thing coming. I'm not playing. I'm not joking. I'm totally serious. I will fight. And you should too. But we should do something now. We should organize. We should work together. We have a lot of smart people out there. Believe me, I'm not very smart, guys. I'm still learning all this stuff and trying to understand and comprehend everything that's going on. But I see the tyranny within this country and what our government is doing to us and what they continuously do to us. This whole thing about Democrats, Republicans, they're the same wing. They're the same wing of the bird. Both of them, the Democrats and Republic, are the wings of the bird. They're the same. There's no difference. They may say so, but on paper it looks good, but in reality, no. You're screwed, and you're screwed big time. And the only way that's going to change is if we come together and we take it back. Now, you guys know what I'm talking about when I'm saying take it back. You guys might want to hear it. That's fine. Run away, put your head underneath the freaking sand, hide like a coward. But that's what most people are doing. Cowards. You have no idea about what the world is really like. We have a military that has been destroyed, 25% short of the amount of people that they need to have to have an army. 25%. And what do we got? We got, the little hishis in our military. Oh, we got to be politically correct within our military. Are you serious? There ain't no more men. They're just a bunch of little wannabes. I want to be rich. I want this. I want that. I want this. And, that's what it comes down to. Instead of what do you need in order for your family to survive? It's sad. It really is. And this is about what we're going to get. I got 2 people watching. That's it. Because nobody's willing to listen to a person like me that comes out and talks and says this kind of stuff. The truth. And YouTube's not going to allow this out in that because they don't want that out there. Oh, no, they don't want their advertisers seeing something like this because they're fools. Exactly, Anaconda. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Anaconda says, well, me and my wife knows what's coming and being set up here. I'm happy for you. I really am. I'm glad that you're doing that. We do the same thing here. We're trying to take care of what we need to take care of here, Net. But the problem is when shit hits the fan, who's with you? You can't do this by yourself. You cannot do this by yourself. You cannot survive this by yourself. In order for you to survive, you have to have a community of people working together, like-minded, who want freedom, who want to live peaceful and not have to deal with all the crud that's going across this world because we're making money for selling weapons of mass destruction to other countries. This is what we're dealing with. This country sells weapons. That's all they do, man. And they sell lies to us. And then they play on words like our Constitution. They play on words on that to get what they want. To take away your little, to take away the food out of your mouth, to make you eat GMO food or bioengineered food, destroy your water, destroy your land. Can't fertilize it, so you can't grow food in that. We send all of our money and everything to other countries. Israel, we support them completely militarily. We support freaking all these other different countries across the world. Look into it. There's way too many that we are freaking giving money to. Yet this country, the children, the women, the men of this country are suffering because them cowards that sit up there on the hill think they're better than you and better than me. I say it's time for us to show them who's better. We heard from the, Mr. Biden. I don't even call him president. He ain't my president, and I don't think he's any of yours either. But last I heard from him in regards to the stuff and everything, if we decide to do something, oh yeah, the Americans, they got the AR-15s, but we have F-16s? Are you serious? Or the other one, deplorables. Yeah, but we're supposed to be nice about this. We're supposed to let them take the food right out of our mouths, take the water that we have in that, and allow them to continue to poison it. You know, treat our kids in school like they're dirt, and indoctrination of them in their so-called society. You know, snitch on your mom and dad. You know, be a snitch. Do this and that for your government. The government will love you. No, they don't. They use you, just like they take all of our money and they use us as slaves. And that's what it comes down to. Talk about slavery. It hasn't stopped in the United States at all. It has actually gotten so big that the whole United States is one slave nation. And it's continued across the world as well. And we are pushing our views upon other countries and forcing them to do things that they don't want to do either. But we're okay. No, we're not. And it's time for each and every one of you to get up and do something about it. I have to protect my family, but I also have to find those like-minded that are willing to work together. So if something does happen, I can help that family, you know, another part of the community in that, or they can help me if I need some help in that. Because you cannot do this by yourself. Yeah, you can have all the food, medical supplies, everything you need in that. But sooner or later, you got to step outside those doors, and you're going to run into other people as well too. And that's going to happen. Well, that's cool, Anaconda, that you're far away from everybody. You know, it makes it nice in that. But what about the other people here in the United States that can't do that, that can't be living in the Ozarks, that can't afford to be out there, that have to live in the suburbs or live in the cities here in the United States? What about them? See, the biggest problem that we all think about is we think about ourselves. We live in a nation called me. Everything's for me and not for nobody else. We've been taught that by our governments, that you have to look out for yourself. You got to take care of yourself only. Well, that's not the way it is. If we didn't work as a community, we would not have the United States. We would not have been as prosperous as we have been. We were in control of this country, and the people were happy about this, what was going on. But now it's destroyed. You walk outside and you want to get some fresh air. What do you run into? Smog, dirt, chemicals, skywriting stuff that they do up there. You know what I'm talking about? You know, it's sad. But I don't know how to get to you guys. I don't know how to get you to understand that this is not a joke. Are you guys so afraid that you're not willing to step outside your comfort zone to help your own fellow man by doing the right things? I'm not saying by stepping on other people to get what you want. I'm talking about doing the right things, working together as a community to grow a garden so you guys can have food, dehydrate the food so you guys can store the food so you can have it available, have medications and things that you need to have in that. Learn all the different types of herbs that are out there and that will help for when people are sick. You know, there's so much stuff out there, how to trap, how to hunt. You know, I know you guys know how to do this stuff, and I'm looking for people like that to help me learn as well too. But we got to come together as a community. We can't just do this by ourselves anymore. You know, I can go out there and I can cause chaos as much as I want. No problem. But that's only one person that's out there doing anything to try to make things better for you. Am I going to do this just to make things better for me? No. I want to make things better for you guys as well too. But I can't do this. I can't do this without you. And as long as you guys sit back in your chairs and that, and you hit the keyboard buttons, and that's all you do, and you just talk, that's all it's going to be. I'm really upset with the YouTube community. I really am. I'm saddened to see what you guys have become out there. It's sad. It really is. We need your help. We all need your help. Yeah, I know. They can't deal with it. Hey, Mike. Good to see you. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with, guys. Do me a favor, guys. I don't get very many people showing up. Right now it's showing there's only 4 people in this channel. And that's because of the things that I say and the things that YouTube doesn't want anybody to hear. Share it out, please, so that we can start to bring people in here, so we can work and talk and figure things out together. That's what we need to do. No more about this one-on-one only thing. If you're looking to get on YouTube just to make money only, I'm not saying that's wrong. We all need to make money in that, and I understand that. But I'm saying if that's the only purpose for you to be on YouTube and that, and you want to come out here you want to visit our channels, the preppers, the people that are concerned about the United States, then you have no business here. Because you don't want to be part of what's going on. You want to be left alone. You want to live in your own little world by yourself in that. And I know I'm ruffling a lot of feathers here, but that's okay. Because that's what this is supposed to be, a place of opinion and views and ideas, so that we could figure things out together in that. But if you're out here just to make some money, you might as well leave, because I ain't got time to mess around with people like you. I'm here to really work with people, to talk with people like Mike Smith and Anaconda and LC and Paris, and that are in here and now, that are willing to and wanting to learn and hear what's happening. You know, we could spend as much money as we want on getting supplies and things and buying the best pews, as you know, the best Daniel Defense, you know, or Scar or whatever, you know, whatever is out there in that. Or you can buy things that you need to have that will come in handy. You don't have to go out there and buy an expensive rifle. You could buy yourself something that's not expensive. It's not necessary, unless you're trying to make yourself feel good. Oh, I want to be, like the Joneses down the street. No, that's not what it's about. It's about living, enjoying life, freedom. Not to be controlled by others, told what to do, where you can plant. You know, the only place just think of it like this. Look, thank you for sharing, Mike. I appreciate it. Yeah, Mike, come on up. I mean, Anaconda. But you're doing it. See, that's the thing, Anaconda. You're growing stuff. You're doing stuff. Your wife and you are making plans and helping each other in that. What I'm saying is we need to, and I'm not trying to insult anybody. What I'm trying to do is for us all to come together. You know, we all have different views, different opinions in that, but it doesn't mean that we have to agree on everything. We can agree to disagree and still work with each other and not have to be a bunch of jerks to each other. It's time that we, as people of God, stand up. You know, this channel, it's called PLS, Prepping and Reviews. PLS means People's Last Stand. That's what it means. But I don't know what to do. But, you know, I'm just coming out here just for a minute, just to say hi to you guys and just, you know, voice my opinion right now, because I'm really frustrated. And most of you should be frustrated as well, too. Don't worry about what other people think of you. They don't feed you. They don't take care of you. You do that yourself. They don't, they don't clothe you, nothing. But we as a community can work together to make a difference in our own county, our own state, our own country, if we work together, not one wanting to control everything or a group of people wanting to control anything. Guys, I'm just here for just a minute. I just want to come out here and just, give my voice here real quick and tell you how I feel. The way things are going, I may not be back. And that's simply not because I don't have people here and that. It's simply because nobody's willing to listen. Nobody's willing to listen to anybody. Nobody's willing to listen to John Boy. Nobody's willing to listen to Mike Smith, Paris, Logan, Anaconda, LC. Nobody's willing to listen to you unless you give them something back in return. And the only thing that we can give back in return is our experiences that we have, our experiences and how we grow food, how we do things to make sure our family's taken care of the right ways, so that it's not hurting anybody else or infringing on anybody else's rights or anything. That's what we're doing. I know you're doing the same thing. But I say, God help this country, man. He's the only one that's going to help us. And we can't do it unless we all come together as one underneath God. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't want to hear about God either. That's fine. You don't have to hear it. You can leave. That's fine. I don't care. That's your choice, not mine. But I just wanted to come out and say hi to you guys, let you guys know what's going on. Like I said, I haven't been doing very many videos on that. My wife we moved from a 1-bedroom to a 2-bedroom in the building. So that meant I had to do 2 remodels before I can even get into this one that I'm in now. And I finally got my studio. I'm in my studio right now. I've got some stuff that needs to be getting taken care of. I got to put away and clean up, put things in the right places and that. But it'll be ready soon, and then I can start doing more videos. If I can get out to some people and talk to some people in that. But this is the way it is. And this is the way it's always going to be. Now, when I came out the other day, which freaked me out, I just wanted to see what happened. I went out, went to the range, did some shooting. Normally I'm getting views, 30, 40, 50, 60 views from a video. One time going out and shoot, pew-pews, over 1,000 views for just a gun. Just a gun. What's wrong with you guys? That's the only thing that you're interested in is weapons? Sounds good, Anaconda. I'll let you know. Most definitely. But we need to work together, my friends. This is sad. I mean, it's really sad to see this stuff. And the reason why I say that I see this stuff is because I have an apartment complex. And I see what these little children are having to go through, the mothers and the fathers. You guys think it's okay. But it's not. You see how people are suffering, trying to survive from one day to the next. No, I don't, Anaconda. Yeah, it does, Mike. The algorithm works against us most of the time. It does. But we can overcome it. See, the thing is they may have the AI, the algorithm, and all that stuff set up with them, but you've seen these big channels. They have no monetizations on them at all, nothing like that, and yet they're growing really big. And yeah, they've got great equipment, all that different stuff. It's all set up, and they do a really good job too. But a lot of them, they're just pushing and pushing and pushing, buy this, buy that, which is, like I said, it's okay. I understand. But if I have to listen to them every 5 minutes about, selling this product, I'm about ready to puke. Here, let me put it in there, Anaconda. Let me put it in there for you in chat. There you go. Exactly, Mike. That's what I'm talking about, Mike. That's why people like you and me and Anaconda and LC and anybody else that's in the chat right now, if we started sharing out each other's stuff, if we started working each other, with each other and say, hey, go check this channel out. They're giving you good information. Mike's giving a lot of information out there and that, check him out and that. And Mike does the same thing back towards me. And I do it towards other people and back and forth. This is how we do it. We have a communication between each other. Oh, just so you all know, Elsie is my wife, guys. That's Lisa. So just so you know, you'll see her all the time on here. But the thing is you guys need to understand what happens hypothetically. Hypothetically, something happens. Okay, you're in an apartment building. Next thing you know, we have rioting on the streets and that, and you need to keep your family safe in that. What are you going to do when they come to the door? And there's like 13, 14, 15 of them at your door and stuff and everything outside your door, and they want to get in to get your supplies. And it's just you and your wife and your kid. You're telling me you're going to take these people all on by yourself? You can't. You can't. You have to have others. That's why I'm in my building. I've got like 3 or 4 people in my building that will stand behind me in that with, if they need to. When stuff goes on, they come out, they get involved and find out what's going on in that. So so we work together. But that's just in my apartment building, and there's only 17 units. Have you guys set up camera systems? I know you have. Do you see anything going on in your neighborhood? Do you see stuff happening in that you need to keep an eye on in that? Do you need to tell your neighbor next door, hey, this is going on over here? You need to kind of watch out and see what's going on. That's what I'm talking about, the communication. But we can do that communication even long distances from each other. But we can't do it unless you guys come together. Now, I'm calling you all out, every one of you. I'm calling you. From this day, okay? I'm calling you guys to tell you, let's come together as a nation to take back this country and to fight back tyranny. Come together now. My email's in there, in chat. I'm not hiding from anybody. My email's available to anybody. If you're willing to and wanting to help, and you're really wanting to learn and teach and show other people how to do different stuff, then get on here and do it. Stop running your gums and actually do something. Help them, train them, show them. I'm not an instructor. I'm not a trainer in that. I don't do that. But I can show you what I have accomplished and what I've done to make sure things are better for my family. We went out and we want to store food in that, so this is what I do. Let me show you. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Let me get it past this wiring over here. Look at that. That's a harvest right. So I'm trying to do stuff to put supplies for my family and my friends. What better way to help a family member to get started to talk to one of them? Do a beef stroganoff in one of them, freeze dry it, put it inside a Mylar bag and send it to them. Say, here, try this. Do you like this? I made this. Just throw some hot water in it, let it be set for a few minutes, and that be nice to eat. 25 years shelf life right there. You could teach and you could show these people this is a way to step in to help others. They don't know about this stuff. The only ones that know about this stuff is when you go down to like Walmart and you go to the camping area and you see like Mountain House Min containers. That's freeze-dried food. That's what that is. The marshmallows and Lucky Charms, freeze-dried food. Same things. But if you can show the people how to survive, what to do, you're going to earn a lot of respect and some good friends for teaching them and showing them how to do this stuff. But we can do this together. We can come together. We could do a whole thing here on StreamYard. I'm willing to get up here and host it in that. Get 5-6 people up here, and we all talk about certain products and stuff that we know that we can do, that we've done. We've learned how to do it. You know, how to package certain foods, how to store certain foods, how to put away water, how to get medications. You know, how to save on the supplies, bug out systems. You know, pews. You know, we can do this together. But we can't do it individually. I'm tired of hearing you saying that, oh, I have to take care of this myself. I have to do. No, you don't. Whoever told you that bullshit? They lied to you. You want help? You want friends? You want true friends? Teach a person, like God said, teach a person to fish. And you teach them how to feed their family, feed themselves forever. Teach them. Show them. Sounds good, Anaconda. Sounds good. Anaconda, let's do this. Let's you and me do the first show. The first live show. Let's let's do that. Send me an email. Let me know what day you want to do it, when, and what topics you want to talk about, and I'll tell you what we'll talk back and forth. We'll get information back and forth from each other. This way we can do this, because it has to start somewhere. And if it starts with just Anaconda and me, that's great. That's fantastic. That's a start. That's one person. Now, can we add on 4 more? Make 5? Can we do 10? We could do a lot more than that, guys. But let's do it. Let's work as a community. Let's not do this as individuals by ourselves anymore. Because individually, that's fine. But individually, to protect your whole home by yourself and stuff, it's going to be very difficult. Yes, you may get a few licks in there. You may take a few people down, but hey, there's other people in your house with you. They may get hurt. So you need to work together. Let's do something. Okay? All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. And may God help each and every one of you. May God bless you and protect you and guide you in any which way. I'm just going to say a prayer real quick, guys. Hope you all don't mind, but I'm going to say it. Dear Lord, bless these people that are here on the internet with us now. Bless those that need you, Lord God. Care and protect the young and the old. Lord God, we have lived our lives and tried to follow the way of the world. Unfortunately, we know what we need to do now, and that's follow you, Father. I ask, Father, that you bless this people, each and every one of them. Guide them, protect them, love them, Father, and heal them. I ask this, Lord God, in your very holy, very precious name. Amen. Guys, take care. Yeah, Anaconda, send it to me. Send in my email, and I'll send you mine. Okay? And we'll talk. Take care, my friends. May God bless you. Peace out. PLS out, but not gone. Later, my friends. Bye. Everybody in chat, later.